Namaste and welcome to your moving groove, coming home to yourself. I was recently traveling through Europe with my husband and my son, and we all know that feeling when we get off a long flight after a long trip and we walk through our front door and we can sleep in our own bed. It just feels so amazing. There is a degree of relaxation that is found nowhere else than in our own bed at night. And one of the things that I love most about travel is that whenever I travel physically, I always travel within myself. And when I come home, I see things from a new perspective. And this truly is the practice of yoga, that we start on our mat, we move around and travel and go left, right, up, down, front, center, and backwards. And then we end just as we began, but things have shifted, right? We see things differently. We see ourselves and we see others differently. And this is truly the gift of the practice. And so I was inspired to teach class about coming home to ourselves, that there is this sense of relaxation possible for us in any moment, no matter the circumstances. I shared a story in the lecture of the week about this. I had a realization when my flight got canceled from Amsterdam to San Francisco, and I had my toddler sitting on my lap on the plane, sitting there for 2 hours at the gate, and they canceled my flight, and I realized to let go and to relax into myself. So check out that lecture. But for the purpose of our moving groove today, that no matter the circumstances, we can always relax and come home to ourselves. And so you may feel like you cannot relax in some of these postures today. That is for a reason. That you may feel like you don't belong in them, that you can't physically feel at home within your body in these postures. I encourage you to soften and to go to the eternal home, the home within our hearts, the mandaram, the temple within, and abide there. I'll instruct you every step along the way. If you have a block and you like to practice with one, please do so. Otherwise, when you're ready, I'll meet you in the center of your mat. If you would like to follow along with the playlist, you will find that link just below this video. Click that link and it'll send you to Spotify. All right, let's press play in 3, 2, and 1. So we're starting seated. You can do cross-legged. My knees are a little funky this morning, so I'm gonna sit like this, propped up on a block. When you sit, it's important that your hips are just higher than your knees, just ever so slightly. And close your eyes and just allow yourself a moment to move. Maybe roll out your head and neck, your shoulders, open and close your jaw. Stretch through the fingers. There's no right or wrong here. And then sit and soften. Just as if you were walking in through the front door after an intercontinental flight, and you finally arrive home, you just soften in a way that you don't in any other place. Soften your skin and relax. Home is always with you. There's this eternal temple within you, the mandaram, the place of your true self, of infinite peace, Shantaya. Of love, harmony, and beauty. All you need to do is come home walk through the doors, and return to your origin. Take a deep breath in, full breath out. Slowly reach your arms up to the sky. Hook your thumbs, bring your hands forward in front of your shoulders and pull your thumbs apart and stretch wide through the pinky fingers. And then anchor your tailbone down. It's gonna wanna arch, stick out, and the low back will arch. Anchor it down and then really elongate up from the frontal hip bones, up through the sides of the body, up through the pinky fingers. Take one more breath. And then interlace your hands behind your back and go for a shoulder stretch. So it's important that the palms touch and the elbows are bent, but take your shoulders back. Notice if the ribs want to collapse or flare. Find that sweet spot. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Right hand to your side, left arm reaches. Oh, side stretch. Again, hand in front of the shoulder to take the shoulder back. Get really heavy into the whole left sitting bone and reach. Big breath. Sweep down and forward. Switch to the other side. Right arm reaches. Yeah, and you may play. Here I'm doing this little rotation, just finding that place of where I belong. All right, inhale, rise up to your knees. Hands behind your back. Interlace your hands, tailbone down. Just a little open, chest expansion, not back breaker, chest opener. Deep breath in. Beautiful. Hands to the mat. Remove your block if you're on one. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, belly down, heart forward. Exhale, round up and in cat. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your left foot forward with you as you come. Inhale. Step back, puppy pose as you breathe out. Left foot with you. Puppy. Alternate side to side. I like to tap my fingers like this. Helps me keep my arms active. All right, and now come forward, modified tabletop or modified plank pose. Claw your finger pads into the mat. Take your shoulders onto your back. Tailbone down, low belly up. Look forward, take a deep breath in. Chaturanga push up. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to know how many we're doing? Just 5. All right, beautiful. Downward facing dog. Claw your finger pads into the mat. Bend your knees here as much as you need to. If it's been a while, you're probably gonna have to bend them a little more than normal. And then nice and slow, pedal out your feet. Nice. Any type of variations here to just help you settle into yourself. That's really what the practice of yoga is about. I read once, years and years ago, that yoga is a love story. Not in a romantic sense, but in an eternal sense, where you learn to fall eternally in love with who you are, which is coming home to yourself, yeah? All right, one big breath in, full breath out. All right, look forward, rise to the balls of the feet. Exhale, jump step or hop, top of the mat. Separate your feet, outer hip width distance. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Pull belly, ribs, spine forward. Exhale and fold. Take your hands out wide to your side, widen your elbows like you're spreading your wings on your back. Beautiful. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Push into your legs, inhale, rise. Urdhva Hastasana, rise all the way up. Hands just to your heart as you breathe out. Stand, tailbone down, low belly up. See that adjustment? Yeah, and then the legs can ground and the heart can lift and everything can just chisel like and you're relaxed. Effortless ease here. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank, top of a push-up. Beautiful, knees to the mat, Chaturanga one time. Right foot to the side, open up, modified side plank. Nice, push-up. To the other side. Yeah. This is actually off syllabus. I just, wow, was in flow and this works for where we're going today. All right, high plank or chaturanga from your toes or your knees. Take a deep breath in. Chaturanga to your belly. Tops of the feet onto the mat. First time cobra. Tense your fingers to your side. Click your shoulders back. Stretch your big toes straight back, okay? The ankles are gonna wanna push out. Click your big toe ball mound into the mat. Try to spread your pinky toe away from the rest of the feet, toes, and then come up. Yes, beautiful. Inner and outer shoulder blades onto your back. That really frees the neck here. Take a deep breath in, chin up, ears back, lengthen through the crown of the head. What's going on with the feet? Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Ooh, beautiful. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees down or up. High plank, dog. Nice. Left hand to the center of the mat, right hand to the left shin. It's a twist. Okay. So you're gonna grab the shin and pull and take your left belly to the right, right chest to the left, and you gotta really work your inner and outer left shoulder blade onto your back as you do so. Nice. You may notice that you're gonna wanna sway the left hip to the left. As you pull the left shin to the right, really clip the left outer hip back, and you'll feel that. Ooh, take a deep breath in. Full breath out. So switch hands. Either you feel like you belong in that pose, like it's home base and you can sleep in it, or not. Left hand to the right shin. Bend your knees if you need to. I need to a little bit. I think I didn't enough on that first side. Claw your right finger pads into the mat. Widen your elbows. When the elbows widen, the shoulders can come onto your back. Inner and outer shoulder on your back. Beautiful. And then stretch in all directions. Big full breaths and see if even though you feel like you don't belong in this, can you come home to yourself? Can you relax? Can you let go just a little bit? Beautiful. One more breath. Nice. Dog pose. I shared a story. Take 3 breaths here. I shared a story in the lecture about how I really had to encourage myself to let go and relax a little bit as a mom of a toddler. If you've had a child, I'm sure you can relate. All right, inhale, rise to the balls of the feet. Exhale, jump step or float, top of the mat. Woo, yeah, get some air. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Hang out here for a moment. I'm just feeling like my legs need a little moment to open. Ground through the inner edges of the feet. Stamp down into the heel. Maybe swim your arms behind your back. Beautiful. Just give yourself a moment. Instead of forcing this to happen, this pose to evolve, for your hamstrings to open, for your back to release, see if you can soften and relax into your fullest expression. And notice how it's so much more enjoyable when we fucking relax. All right, inhale, lengthen the spine halfway, hands to your heart, and stand all the way up. Inhale, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana, hands just to your heart, Samastitihi. And consciously remind yourself to let go and to relax just a little. That's all I'm asking. That's where I started. I noticed I was like really, really, really uptight and worried and anxious. And I just said, Lex, can you let go just a little bit? Just a little bit. Beautiful. Take a deep breath. Open mouth, exhale, and just relax, soften. Nice. Okay, release your hands to your sides. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, touch your feet or step your feet together, touch the earth, sweep your hands back. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Step your left foot way back and maybe a little pulse, hike, hike. Ooh. All right, back knee down, drag the knee forward, Anjaneyasana. So make sure the back toes are tucked under. It helps with the positioning of the thigh, which then helps everything else, really, truly. Take a deep breath in, lengthen up, stand into the inner edge of the right foot, reach up, reach back, look up at your thumb knuckles, make sure your thumb knuckles are in front of your shoulders. Good, take a deep breath. Exhale, hands to the mat, back, chaturanga, go. Cobra. Dog. Left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, Anjan. Oh, sorry. Take a little pulse, hike, hike. Just got ahead of myself. Wow. Things are feeling a little tight. And now Anjaneyasana. Find your breath and soften the flows of your breath. Like really smooth the edges out and don't try so freaking hard, okay? Trying so hard is like keeping us tight when we want to go in the opposite direction. Relax. Take a deep breath. Yes, feel that? Exhale, hands to the mat. Step up, top of the mat, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chair, plane. Inhale, stand all the way up, work your feet wide. Going into a back bend here. So make sure that the feet don't turn out. I know I always talk about this, but feet don't turn out, but the feet can be as wide as you'd like. And then just start to open. And you may feel like in back bends, you don't belong, right? But the invitation is to still come home to that ever-present light within you, to your home base, to the mandarim, to the true self, to the realm of peace, Shantaya, that's abiding within you. And how do we get there? By softening into it. 3, 2, inhale, reach up. Exhale, jump your feet together, sit low, chair. Inhale, chair. That was chair plane to chair. You got it. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Step your right foot back. Right knee down, inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, reach back for your right foot. Bring your heel into your hip, left hand to the left thigh. Start to open through the chest. Maybe left hand up if you'd like. Hand behind the head if you choose. Elbow forward, arm bone back. Start to curl. Beautiful. Here for 3, 2. Windmill your hand to the mat. Rock back, half splits. Take a deep breath in. Full. Make sure the left foot doesn't turn out. Keep the second toe pointing up. Drag the heel back with a micro bend in the left knee. Take a deep breath in. Listen, you're gonna lunge forward and it's called turbo pigeon. So you can keep the right knee down. That's perfectly fine. See, I'm doing that. And then roll to the pinky toe side of the left foot. Karate chop the foot into the mat so that the outer ankle is strong, okay? Otherwise, you're gonna feel this in your knee. So if you're feeling this in your knee, you need a little more karate chop in the left foot. A little more, hiya. Wow, do you know I have a toddler boy? Wow, tell me you have a toddler boy without telling me you have a toddler boy. Okay, take a deep breath in. Full breath out. If you're like full and ready, then yes, back leg up and then arms wide, chest to foot. But notice that the head wants to drop. 3, 2, oh, and 1. Slowly just give yourself a little spring. Nice. Step back. Chaturanga. Cobra. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Beautiful. Right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, right hand to the right thigh, left hand to the hip, to the foot. Okay, so you notice I had to open my body up to get the foot, and I'm placing the foot into the L of my hand here, but then I'm gonna use my right hand and thigh for a little traction to turn my torso back center, then reach your right arm up. Hand behind the head if you'd like, little back bend. And maybe find that place where you start to feel like you don't belong, like the edge, right? And challenge yourself, can I relax? Can I just let go a little bit of trying so hard, of being so tight, so hard, and just soften? 3, 2, windmill your hands, step back, half split, or a rock back, half splits. Oh. Three, 2. Turbo pigeon. So you can take the modified version, which is like this. So you're gonna roll to the pinky toe side of the right foot, give it a big karate chop into the mat so that the outer ankle is very strong. And you can just stay here and chill. Or if you are feeling like you're ready for it and you belong in full turbo pigeon, then please do so. Big full breaths. But nothing is worth losing yourself over, right? That we lose ourselves. Like I was sharing in the lecture, I lost that part of me that is super relaxed in all aspects of travel. Like super like, oh, cancel my flight. Oh, delay. Oh, this. Never bothered me. But now that I had a kid, I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. But listen to the lecture, it'll make sense. All right, take a deep breath in. Okay, breathe out. Rock back a little bit, give yourself a little spring in your step, and we step up. Inhale, chair. Chair plane. We stand all the way up. Nice. Open through your chest. 5. Soften and breathe. 3. Beautiful, we rise. Jump your feet together, chair plane, inhale, chair. We take it to dog, fold. Oh, inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra. Dog pose as you breathe out. Inhale, right leg high, bend the knee, stack the hip. Full circle with the leg. Kick your right leg high. Right to left, kick the leg out, under lunge. Oh, this is like home base for me, yes. All right, left hand down, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, send the foot through as you breathe out. Hold on 1 second. Beautiful. Back foot spins flat. I'm going off syllabus. Rise up. I don't know what I was thinking there. Warrior 1. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. One more, breathe in, maybe right arm up, left arm down your back. Take one more sip. Right hand to your left foot, bilateral fold. Right hand, left foot. Lift your left knee to the sky. It's a stacked hip posture. Curl underneath the left armpit. Big breath in. Ooh, soften. Amazing. Kick your foot behind you. Standing splits to square the hips, and we come up, one-legged Tadasana. Figure four, cross the ankle over the thigh, sit low, sit back. Big full breath. Use the exhale to soften to your edge. Isn't that what we do here? We use the exhale to soften, not push towards our fullest expression. Beautiful. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Curtsy, breathe out. We rise, inhale. Right foot steps to the left, curtsy. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine, kick your left leg back, Nice. Okay, hands to the mat, right leg to the sky. Okay, kick. Just taking handstand kicks with the left foot, right leg lifted. 3. Claw your finger pads into the mat. Yes. Last 2. And 1. Knees to the mat. Child's pose for a breath. And use this not as a moment to check out, but to check deeper in. And this coming home is effortless. It's not a bunch of work. It's an undoing. It's a letting go. Oh, feel that? It's a softening. Real relaxation. One big breath. All right. Downward facing dog. Left leg high. Left to right, kick the leg out under lunge. Sweep, reach, press the right thigh back. It wants to pop forward. Feel that difference. Full circle with the arm. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, send the foot through low lunge. Okay. Warrior 1, come up. So the back foot spins flat. You might need to step your feet out a little wider, wider if I could talk. So a little wider than, so that they're outer hip distance. Feel that. Makes room for the hips to come into alignment and reach up. Work your legs. Maybe right arm behind your back, left arm reaches, but as always, we don't want too much torque in the shoulder. So you notice that you think you're going into a back bend by bringing the left hand further back, but the left hand always stays in front of the shoulder, shoulder back, heart open. It's like, try easy. Wow, imagine. Take a deep breath in. Bilateral fold, right hand down, left hand to the right foot. Lift your right leg to the sky. Okay, so if you're like me and you're feeling like your hamstring grip, or you feel super tight in a moment, I know for me, my first instinct is to push through it. It's just my personality. Could you have guessed that one? So I really have to back off and soften, and then magically I'm having a more enjoyable experience on the mat. Take a deep breath. Kick the foot free, standing splits, and then we rise up, one-legged Tadasana. Figure 4. Cross the ankle over the thigh, sit low, sit back. So we really want to keep that outer ankle strong, just like in turbo pigeon. Ribs in, waistline full, sternum forward. Here for 3. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana and curtsy. Right foot steps behind the left. Inhale, stand. Left foot to the right. Nice. Inhale, stand up. Fold. Okay. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Step your right foot back, hands to the mat. So claw your finger pads into the earth. Outer shoulder width distance, wrist creases parallel to the top of the mat. Kick your left leg high. And then push from your heart into your hands. This is my funky leg. You might feel like you don't belong kicking up with this leg. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. See if you can just try easy. Keep kicking, maybe go to a wall. Here for 3. Last 2. And take your child's pose. One more breath. All right, and then we go dog. Listen up, inhale, right leg high. Right to left, kick the leg out. Inhale, under lunge. Beautiful. Left hand down, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, send the foot through, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 1. Humble, arms swim behind your back as you fold forward. 3. Soften into it. 2. Release your hands, Skandasana, left knee bends, right leg long. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Push to sky, rise. Warrior 2. Reverse, breathe in. All the way to fallen warrior as you breathe out. So the pivot all the way, it's big, it's big, it's big. Nice. And then we go Skandasana one time, breathe in. To the lunge as you breathe out. Left knee down. Reach for the right foot and start to kick and open. Chapasana, modified variation in Vashisthasana. Beautiful. 3. Shoulders back. If you're feeling ready, you could go full Vashisthasana. 3. Soften and your bow will get bigger. Yes. 2. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Dog. Take a deep breath in. I'm with you, I'm with you. Full breath out. All right, stay with me. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, left to right, kick the leg out. Inhale, under lunge. Was just playing with the music. Right hand down, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, send the foot through, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 1. We go humble, hands behind your back and fold. 3. Soften for 2. Skandasana as you breathe out. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, warrior 1, or high pyramid. Warrior 2. Reverse. All the way to fallen warrior as you breathe out. Take a deep breath in. Right knee bends, left leg long. All right, and then we come forward. Right knee down, left hand to the right foot. Start to kick. Chapasana in Vashisthasana. So the back knee can be down, just getting us ready for where we're going. There we are. Or, if you're ready for it, the right foot steps back and you take full Vashisthasana. But for me, It's the softening, the relaxing of curling open and back. Whew, that really takes me into that full depth. Also, pay attention that the knee is not lifting higher than the hip, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Chaturanga. Cobra. Downward facing dog. Listen, listen, listen. Take a deep breath in. Right foot forward, pigeon pose. Okay, right on time. Music is changing. That's what I was secretly doing on the side on my phone. All right. So in pigeon, as always, make sure the right knee is outside of the right hip. Have that little bit of karate chop action in the right foot so that the inner heel, the outer ankle and the outer heel is lifting slightly. You'll feel that difference, okay? And then make sure the left foot is in line with the left thigh bone. Maybe pick up the left leg and place the knee just a smidgen behind where it naturally falls, and you'll feel that difference. And pull your chest forward. So I got one more little trick for you, okay? You know, I always have things up my metaphorical sleeves. So we're going to change through pigeon, change sides in pigeon through headstand. Yes, maybe we should have already done a headstand. So you could just go to the wall and do that if you'd like. If that feels more like home base for you, then do so. Otherwise, you're kind of set up right here, as you can see. So interlace your hands. Make sure your elbows are outer shoulder width distance. Not too wide, not too little, outer shoulder. All right, so you're gonna bring the left knee up slightly. See how I did that? And then bringing the crown of the head to the mat. And then, wow, see? Now lift the hips and the right knee comes off the mat. Then you start to lift your left leg and the right leg comes up and you're like in your figure 4 or lotus pigeon type variation. See if you can just not hold on so tightly. Just relax and notice how more of you becomes available. Okay, so now we're gonna switch. Woo! So now the left foot comes in. Karate chop the foot. And so we're gonna dismount the same way. So remember, first the back foot comes down. So you're gonna pike, 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 pike. Back foot down, left foot lowers. So that's gonna take the pressure out of the knee. So you're not just collapsing onto the front leg. And then, woo, here we are. Same thing, second side. Take a few more breaths. All right, here we go. Interlace your hands. Work your shoulders. Lift your back knee up a little bit and then tuck your back toes under, lift the hip and the leg. This is also really teaching you how to work the outer ankle of the left foot, right? Because if it's all soft and funky, it's gonna feel weird. All right, so Right foot up, left foot in. Beautiful. Both legs up. Okay, so we're gonna drop, okay? You got it. So pike down, separate your feet, outer hip width distance. Okay, so you think of shooting back into forearm plank. You gotta push from your heart into your forearms as you shoot the hips back. 3, 2, lift your head. 1. Woo! All right, I could add in some Kapalabhati breathing, but it's all good. We've done enough. Okay, keep your head down for a moment because you could get a little lightheaded. Okay, friend. Please just skip forward to the next song. Beautiful. Sit over to a hip and lower down onto your back. Oh. So please, if you would like a twist, take one. This is really free time or recess. I think it's so individual, this moment before Shavasana. These are short classes. We can't really do it at all. So whatever you need to really relax for 2 minutes in Shavasana. You could take shoulder stand. I love this variation. You could take bridge, wheel. Even here, I pulled my knees into my chest. And I noticed I was holding on, right? And I just said, relax, relax. And my knees came closer to my chest. And so sometimes we just need to encourage ourselves lovingly to just let go a little bit. Just let go. Take another few breaths. Doing you. And then really take your time here to set yourself up so you feel extremely comfortable, so you can really relax into your final pose of Shavasana. Soften your skin across your entire body and try easy here. Encourage yourself to let go and to fall deeply within yourself. Coming home. Shavasana. Please stay here for as long as you'd like. If you're ready to reawaken, do so with a couple of deep breaths. And move your body however feels organic and natural. Find fetal pose on your favorite side. Take a couple breaths. And then we rise up to a tall seat, coming full circle. Draw your hands into prayer in front of your heart. And just notice the difference. That we actually didn't travel anywhere physically. But my goodness, did we travel within ourselves. Remember that the mandarim, the temple within, its doors are always wide open, and the passage home is one of effortless ease, of softening and relaxing our way back into who we really are. Inhale your thumbs to your third eye center. Together we bow forward and say, Namaste.